All right, welcome back inside the Forum on Poirier, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially underway here for the second game of the evening, the U15 division, red versus gold. Much like we were last night with the same division. Gold getting a couple early opportunities off the opening face-off, or just about 20 seconds in. Going right to work here. I'll get you your starting goalies momentarily here if we get a break, but there's one on net early for our starter in the red crease. That's Connor Twaits, and now having to make a save going the other way is Josh Brooks. If they get a shot on net, and they cannot early, that was Parker Trottier. Going in on a break there, but unable to get anything going on net, so Gold's going to get their second opportunity early here. Both teams having two goalies each, so I'm sure we will see half a game here from each, and then the remaining two coming in the second half. But Josh Brooks, the starter in net for Team Gold, looking to build off a huge game that he had yesterday. He was just making save after save after save, and he's earned himself here the start in this one as his team looks to have another strong defensive shift like they did just a moment ago. Team Red going with a strong start for the lefties, and there's the first save of the night for one Josh Brooks. Handles it with his left shoulder. Fresh 30 now for Team Red. Dancing around up top. It's Alexander Dolmat. That one goes up and out of play off of a red stick. So here comes the clear for Team Gold. Billy Dalzell getting it over center. A couple seconds to spare. And now here's Jacob Glass. Back to Dalzell. That one deflected off of his stick. And Glass comes in to clean it up. Swing pass now over to the lefty. This is Rocco Sandini. Back to Glass, now back to Dalzell. Working the two-man game there. 5 seconds to shoot. Pass inside. Didn't get through. That one gets cleaned up by Team Red, and here they go slowly over center. That was Phoenix Trolland. Now Brady Ashworth into the corner. Here's Jack Taylor looking for a man in the middle. He'll come around the horn up top. Swing pass now to the righties. Meant to go back to Taylor. They will get it through to him now. Just 3 to shoot. There's the big windup. Taylor drops it. And Ashworth just having to bat that one down into the corner. So tough start on offense for both of these squads. We'll see if Kai and Bear can get something going here for Gold. We'll start off in the corner. Going to work with the lefties. Here's a low drive, getting their way to the middle and getting a shot off, but there's a save by Twaits, handling that one. That was Milano Peloso getting his shot off. Nice individual effort to get low on his defender and make his way through the middle. So here comes another opportunity now for Team Red. Ball is up top in the stick of Phoenix Trolland. Now we'll send it over to the righties, let them get a shot at it. 5 seconds to shoot. They get one on net off of a drive. And Brooks swallows that one. No rebound either. Here's Kyan Bearer. The dish and head for a change. Now 13 seconds to work with balls in the corner. Scramble play. Trying to get through a triple team. That's Andrew McCarrig. They do get a shot off that might have hit some bar. And Jacob Glass grabs the loose ball, gets through the middle himself, but he bobbles it before he can get the shot off. Ball's behind the red net now. Good battle back there. And Gold picks up the loose ball. Here's McCarrig up top. Fakes the pass down low. Now he'll send it. Brody McKetty uses the screen to come around. Nice pass through the middle, but just bouncing out of the stick of Milano Peloso for Team Gold. Red gathers the loose ball. A lot of pressure there coming from McCarrig on the corner. He gives a shot back. Physicality picking up early in this one. Loose ball battle continues. And looks like we're going to get an early power play for both teams, sending some offense onto the floor. So let's see. Looks like Gold going to get the penalty. So early power play for Team Red. Ball's going to start up with Cameron Lamont. Send it to Ashworth, now into the corner. Back up top to Lamont. He'll send it over to the right side now. Good movement in the early stages so far. Lamont up top. Thought about the windup, now send it back to the right side before getting the return pass. He got a little bit of room if he wants it. He'll send it over to Ashworth instead. 10 seconds to work with. Back to Lamont now. Gets the shot off. Good stick by a defender. Blocking that one and going the other way. There's a stretch pass up to Jacob Glass, using his speed to get alone on a breakaway. Trips a little bit, gets the shot off and puts it wide. Lamont grabs the loose ball. Here's the pressure from Glass. Good job by Lamont to get a handle on that one before heading to the bench. So another opportunity now on the power play for Team Red. There's Jack Taylor, fakes the shot before sending it and connecting with Trollin. That shot goes wide. Taylor unable to gather that loose ball off the boards, so he's going to have to play a little bit of defense with the extra man. There's Luke Banks into the corner. That's Declan Quinn getting a shot off. Nice save by Twaits, a rather easy one by his standards, if I do say so. Here's Jack Taylor now. With about 27 seconds remaining on the power play. Nothing going in the early stages here for Team Red. Trollin fakes the shot. There's the shot from Taylor. Just trickled through the legs of Brooks, but goes wide. Good awareness there to sweep that one through the crease. Gold's got to get this over in time. They do with about a second remaining. Now here's Kyan Bear in the offensive zone, and that should do it for the power play for Team Red. So 0 for 1, and Gold looks to be going very righty strong here. Just a couple seconds to work with on the shot clock. Kyan Bear gets through, gets a shot off, and gathers the loose ball himself. So fresh 30 for Team Gold. His teammates were heading off towards the defensive end. They thought the shot clock was going to negate another opportunity here, but nice heads-up play there by Bear. Now cutting through the middle. There's the triple team and stripped by Cam Smith. He's off to the races. Cam Smith alone on Brooks. Goes to the crease, takes the shot, and scores. Who else? Cam Smith. He's had strong showing through almost every one of these games. Does a good job to strip Kyan Bear and go in all alone, basically from his own side of center. It goes over the left shoulder of Josh Brooks for the first goal of the game. Team Red's on top, 1-0. Ashworth against Glass on the faceoff. Goes the way of Team Gold. Looking to answer back. Ball's going to start in the stick of Dylan Lant before dishing back to Glass. There's the return pass. Now into the corner for a recipient that maybe wasn't aware at the time. So loose ball battle ensues, but that should do it here for the shot clock for Team Gold. They're going to have to go back and play a little bit of defense now. If they hurry, almost a fast break opportunity there for Emmett O'Neill. He'll leave for Parker Trottier and head to the bench himself. There's Ashworth. Sidearm rip. That one goes wide, and here comes Team Gold. Long stretch pass, almost connected with Banks, just out of his reach. Good job to handle that loose ball behind the net. He's going to take it himself, slipping a little bit, but he takes the shot and scores. There's the answer from Team Gold. Luke Banks gets them all squared up at 1. If there was ever an individual effort, there it was. Luke Banks, after being unable to handle that pass just out of his reach, sticks with it, goes after the loose ball behind the net, and scores a wraparound of sorts. Just cutting through the middle and getting one on net. So we got ourselves a 1-1 game with 1:50 remaining in the first quarter. Here's Kyan Barra now behind the net, looking for a man up top. Does find one in Rocco Sandini. Now it's in the corner back with Barra. Gets around a check, trying to cut through the middle himself. There's the crease dive going hard to the net. Put it behind Twaits, but no goal as he stepped through the crease. And here comes Red quickly in transition. Lots of time to work with. Here's Cam Smith into the offensive zone. Ball's up top to Cohen Tavares, now over to the lefties. This is Jack Taylor. Swing pass to Smith, wanted to go underneath. Now he'll spin back. Double team coming. Still finds a way to get through. Takes the shot. That one goes wide as he leapt through the crease. And there's a shot clock violation with under a minute now to play in the first. Ball's going to start behind the net. With the goal scorer, this is Luke Banks. So Banks and Cam Smith, the early goal scorers here for their respective teams. Brody McKetty out there. He had a goal last night for his team. Gold cutting through the middle was Jacob Glass, unable to get a handle on that one. Between now him and McKetty, they'll apply a little bit of pressure on Lamont, doing a good job to hang on to that one. He'll dish and head to the bench. About 15 seconds remaining now in the opening quarter. We'll see what Team Red can draw up here if they have anything going. There's Jack Taylor, fakes the shot, takes a step through the middle, and does get one off, but it gets deflected and ends up behind the net. Team Gold trying to just eat some clock here, and they will successfully. So that'll do it for the first quarter in the U15 division here in the XLL Youth Elite, powered by Pro Caliber Lacrosse. We'll be back in a few minutes for second quarter action. Back underway here in the Forum as an early shot on net. Opening second to the second quarter here in the U15 division of the XLL Youth Elite, powered by Pro Caliber Lacrosse. That was Jacob Glass getting an opportunity. He gets another one there. Shot goes just wide. Finds a man on the crease. Glass does. Taking a shot and scoring. What a start for Team Gold. That was Kyan Bear. Let's take a look at the replay here on BC Sports TV. Bear finds a way to give his Team Gold an early 2-1 lead. Nice feed in tight there by Jacob Glass. There's a pretty good start for him. Ensuing faceoff immediately goes the way of Team Gold, and they're back in with Jacob Glass. Can he get a shot off? No. Just had to find a way to control that loose ball off the end boards. But here comes Team Gold quickly. Feed in tight to Glass, gets a shot off, puts that one wide. So Gold with a strong start here and almost getting another opportunity, but stepping through the crease was one Rocco Sandini, and here comes Cam Smith for Team Red. He's got the goal for the Red squad in the first quarter. Luke Banks with the other one for Team Gold had us tied 1-1 heading into the second quarter. But Kyan Bear gets an early one for Gold, and they now lead 2-1. There's an errant pass. Team Red just a couple seconds to shoot. They get one through, almost trickles through Josh Brooks, but goes through the crease and out the other side. No harm, no foul. Here comes Team Gold once again. There's a quick change for Bear. Now it's in the stick of Brody McKetty up top for the righties. Pass down low to the corner. That one deflect off a stick. And gathered by a Red defender. So after a strong start for Gold, bit of a tough bounce there on that offensive set, and here comes Team Red with another chance. Cam Smith sizing up his defender. Stripped of the ball and trying to go quickly other way to grab the loose ball. There is Milano Peloso. Interference against Red. Maybe a smart call there to run a little bit of interference to stop the fast break for Gold. But here they come now with a settled opportunity. Here's McCarrig coming around a screen. Wanted to go around the horn there. But good defense by Jack Taylor to negate that chance. Swing pass now. Ends up in the corner. 6 seconds to work with on the shot clock if they can get something going here. There's a hard pick now trying to come around the horn. If they can get their hands free, they can't. A couple of good defensive shifts both ways. That time it was Team Red, and now here's Jack Taylor waiting to get a couple extra guys on the floor, slowing things down here. He'll connect with Cohen Devaris. Had a bit of a hard time with that one, but he'll handle it now. But just 5 seconds to work with if they can get something going. Here's Lamond with the pick and roll swing pass. And unable to get something going here again. And now here comes Team Gold with the fast break. Breakaway opportunity now for Jacob Glass going one-on-one. Takes the shot and scores. Jacob Glass quickly in transition. Off the shot clock violation, goes the other way and stretches the lead to 2. It's now 3-1 for Team Gold. Cam Smith out there for face-off duty, trying to get something going here for his Team Red. He's got the ball now, a 2-on-1 if they hurry. He'll turn back and look for some space. Swim and a spin, pass in tight. They find some room, and there's a save by Brooks with the right shoulder. Here's the forecheck by Team Red. Can Team Gold get it over in time? They can't. So good pressure by Team Red, and here comes Smith once again. Connects with Ashworth, far side. He'll backpedal himself into the corner. Now here's Taylor up top. Smith feeds to Ashworth before heading for a change. Get some fresh legs out there. There's Dolmat, meant to connect with Taylor. That one just out of his reach. They got a man on the crease if they can get it through to him. Not sure if that was supposed to be a shot or a pass, but either way, loose ball ends up in the corner. And we'll see if Team Red can get another opportunity on this set. Interference against Gold, it looks like, so Team Red will get a free 30 and another opportunity. Here's Dolmat up top, swing pass over to Jack Taylor, now into the corner. Taylor goes to set the low screen after the dish. Here's Dolmat now for the righties in the corner. 10 seconds to work with. Pass onto the crease, but good defense there by Declan Quinn. Just 4 seconds to work with if Taylor can get his hands free. Loses the ball. Good defense there by Kyan Bear. Stripping Jack Taylor and going quickly the other way. Thinking about taking this to the net himself. He gets around a man, takes the shot and a shoulder save by Thwaites. Bodies crashing and banging. Looks like, I believe that's Jack Taylor, a little slow to get up. Gets up under his own power. Might have taken a high hit there as he's grabbing at his neck area. So hopefully he'll be all right. Just going to take a quick breather. Team Red looks to take advantage. There's that big windup from Cam Smith and a save by Brooks. Smith with a quick feed into the corner. And here comes the pressure on that forecheck. Loose ball behind the net. Smith back there battling for it. He does come up with it. No, he lost it. And Andrew McCarrick grabs the loose one for Team Gold and sends the recipient on a breakaway. This is Dylan Lant. Thwaites takes the shot. Where is it? Between his legs. And it just squeaks through. So the good start for Team Gold continues. You can see that ball just hanging out between the legs, just floating through the crease before eventually finding its way through. That's Dylan Lant getting himself onto the score sheet. And the lefty makes this a 4-1 game with 4:20 remaining in the second quarter. And here comes Team Gold looking for more off the faceoff. Sandini sends it into the corner, and he'll set a pick himself. A little bit of room for a shot through. There's a save. That was Morgan Granville getting the shot. And a loose ball battle through the middle. There's a shot off the post. That one coming from Rocco Sandini. So no over and back call as that one came off the post. And now Luke Banks looks for another chance here for Gold. Taryn Clare sends it into the corner. And here comes Sandini trying to get through a check. Rolls his way through the middle on a tough angle. Tried to feed it back onto the crease where he just came from. And a big hit along the end boards ends up as an interference call against Red. So Gold continuing to up the pressure here and see if they can continue to stretch this lead. There's a pass far side to Luke Banks, waiting for a screen. Now he tries to go underneath. Takes a high slash before sending it back up to Jacob Glass. Return pass sends Banks. Can he get a shot off? No. Good defense there by Red to tie up Banks. They do end up getting a shot off from the corner. That was Glass from a tough angle. And the battle for the loose ball continues, and it ends up with Glass in front of his bench. Here's Banks now. Odd man opportunity if they hurry, but the defender gets back in time. Here's Taryn Clare. Spinning around a check, using his screen. There's a big wind up from Banks. Got through, but Thwaites handles that one. Loose ball ends up back in the stick. Now into the crease. If they can get a shot through, they do. But Thwaites shuts the door once again. Coaching staff for Team Gold instructing their players to slow things down, but they see an opportunity for a pick and roll to get a shot off. And Thwaites shuts the door once again. Onslaught continues for Team Gold. And it looks like Red's going to take a slashing penalty. So pressure upon pressure turns into a power play now for Gold. As they'll continue to try to stretch this lead with under 2 to play now in the opening quarter. Or rather the second quarter, my mistake. Declan Quinn dances around a defender, sends it into the corner. This is Brody McKetty now getting pressured. He'll send it back up top to Quinn. That one deflected off of a stick, and here comes Cam Smith off the turnover. He's got Quinn on his back. Smith, can he get the shot off? He does. That one saved by the elbow of Brooks and slides all the way up nicely to McKetty. A little bit of pressure, but he finds a target in the corner. Almost connected with Kyan Bear. That one out of his reach, though, so here comes Team Red. Now Cameron Lamont slows up. With under a minute to play now, Cam Smith up by the center line. Got to be careful there, and he'll send it in front of the Team Red bench with 15 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Good job to get underneath of a check. Takes it behind the net now. Here's Smith up top. Heard the footsteps of a defender coming and just sends it into the corner with the pressure of Bear on his back. And now 25 seconds to work with in this second quarter. Here's Glass. Big windup, takes the shot. That one goes well wide. And back over center. So just 5 seconds to work with. We'll see if Cam Smith can get something going here. He rolls underneath, tries to dunk over top of Brooks, who handles that one easily, and that'll do it for the second quarter here in the U15 division. We'll be back here in a few minutes for quarter number 3. Back inside the Forum on Poirier here, ladies and gentlemen, for third quarter action in the U15 division of the XLL Youth Elite, powered by Pro Caliber Lacrosse. Team Gold hanging on to a 4-1 lead after a second quarter surge. And they remain on the power play here. We got some new goaltenders coming in. Marcus Kahn stepping into the crease for Team Red, as his team looks to kill this penalty. Meanwhile, Kultaj Mahal comes into the gold crease, and we're back to 5-on-5. My name's Tino Farah here. You're watching on BC Sports TV. Make sure to give us a follow on all of our socials at BC Sports TV on Instagram and Twitter and wherever else you can find us. I'm at Tino Farah on Twitter, that's on Instagram, at Faratino on Twitter. If you want to get in touch with us, that's probably the easiest way to do it. As Team Goldie gets another opportunity here. Back to 5-on-5 action, a minute here into the third quarter. Here's Kyan Bearer finding a shot lane. Just pulling that back. A little bit too tight, short side, so there's the shot clock violation going against Team Gold. With Team Red now trying to climb their way back into this one, down 4-1 at the start of the third quarter here. There's a turnover for Red, and here comes Kyan Bearer with a breakaway from center, and handling that one is Marcus Kahn. Couple early tests for him. As I would say, between last night's game and this game so far, and the early game earlier tonight, I would say this group had the strongest showing last night, and through the early stages here, they've had another strong showing. So we'll see how this one progresses, but between the four goaltenders that we've seen in this division, this has been the strongest showing, I would say, between all three divisions. Here's Jack Taylor up top for Team Red. 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Ashworth goes to set a screen in the corner before the ball ends up back up top to Taylor. He now sends it over to Trolland. Return pass to Taylor, trying to direct a little bit of traffic there. Finds a cutter through the middle, but unable to get a shot off there. That was Devin Woollacott for Team Red. Goal scorers for Team Gold, who have the ball right now. Dylan Launt, Luke Banks, Jacob Glass, and Kyan Bearer all played a part in the 4 goals. Cam Smith, the lone tally for Team Red, as his squad is going to head back to the penalty kill. Second power play opportunity now coming for Team Gold. 0 for 1 after one attempt here. And looks like Cam Smith is going to stay out there and play a little bit of PK role himself. He's got Brady Ashworth to his left. A couple of guys that like to use their speed. There's a man cutting through the middle. Good job by the low defenders to close that gap. Getting another shot there, but a save by Marcus Kahn. He'll step out and look for a breakout recipient. There's a long stretch pass. They do find a man up top. That's Spencer White. Pressure along the end boards, and he'll send it up top to Smith. Slowing things down up top. There's the long shot from the outside, and sliding to make that save was Mahal. Another opportunity. There's Smith with the windup. That one might have hit some bar. And goes out of play now. So a fresh 30 for Team Red as they continue to try to kill this penalty. And they're halfway through it now. Pass up top, now into the corner. Trying to go low. And there's a save by Mahal. Ball ends up behind the net, and Taryn Clare is going to clean that one up. Slowly now towards center. Getting it over just in time is Luke Banks using his reach. Bobble pass gets towards center. Good job by Banks to swat that. He had Cam Smith on his back. Here's Jacob Glass now. There's a pass. As he takes some contact, almost gets his own rebound. Just 4 seconds to work with. Here's Bear on the crease, takes a shot. And cuts that one a little bit too tight. Smith, good job to swim away from a double team. Finds Phoenix Trolland right up at center. Got to be careful of that back over. A lot of contact. And Kyan Bear sends a long Hail Mary. Looking to connect with Dylan Lant. He had a goal in that second quarter. And we're back to 5-on-5. Here's Brody McKetty with some contact. Nice flip pass up top to Banks. So we're back to 5-on-5 action here. About halfway through the third quarter. Bear works his way towards the crease. 5 seconds to shoot. McKetty finds a lane. That one gets deflected, ends up far side. So fresh 30 now for Team Red. They're going to start off on their own side of center. Here's Phoenix Trolland. Slowly into the offensive zone. Now 15 seconds to work with. He'll come over top and swing it to Ashworth. Now into the corner for Taylor. Back to the righties now. Here's Trolland again. 4 seconds to shoot. If they can find a lane, they do. Takes a shot. That one hits post. Tough break there for Phoenix Trolland, who was looking shot all the way. You could see that wind up. But just can't beat the goalie's best friend there, and they'll look for more as they flip it over to Cameron Lamont. Now into the corner for Ashworth. 10 to shoot. Back to Lamont now. Tries to come over top. Good defense there by Bear. There's the shot. Jack Taylor almost gets one off, but that one gets deflected by a defender before it gets through. And now Team Gold's got to get away from a little bit of pressure. Here comes the double team. Way up high on Kyan Bear. He sends it to McCarrick away from some pressure. So he'll slow things down with under 5 to play now in the third quarter, and he'll send it over to Taryn Clare. Return pass. Just eludes McCarrick, so he'll apply a little bit of pressure here. Just 1 to shoot. Clare puts that just off target. And Marcus Kahn starts the breakout here for Team Red. Taylor into the offensive zone. Backpedals into the shooter position. There's a shot from the outside by Smith. Heavy shot looking for his own rebound. Can't find it, and that flip pass just over top of Alexander Dolmat, not his reach. So a little more defense here coming up for Team Red. Still down 4-1 with just under 4 to play now in the third quarter. Glass sets the screen. There's the pass in tight for Declan Quinn. There's a save by Kahn. Quickly steps out to grab the loose ball before too much pressure. Smith streaking through the middle looking for a stretch pass, but they're not going to get it. Dolmat just couldn't get it over in time. There's a shot by Sandini. That one gets blocked. He gets another opportunity, and he scores. Rocco Sandini gets his first of the game. 5-1 now for Team Gold. Not sure if the first shot got through. It might have been blocked by a defender, but ends up right back into the stick of Rocco Sandini. And you don't have to tell him twice to take another shot on net. He gets one past Marcus Kahn, and the lead is now 5-1. Gold wins the face-off, and they're right back to the offense. Here's Kyan Bear in the corner, waiting for the screen. Here it comes from Luke Banks. Oh, Bear spins through the middle, gets a shot off, and a nice low save by Kahn. Swallows the rebound. And here comes Team Red now over center. Swim move by Ashworth before sending it over to Trolland. Here's Smith. Finding Devin Wollicott. There's a shot coming over top. And a delayed call, but the referees say it goes in. Let's take a look at the replay here at that seeing eye shot. The late man off the bench. Devin Woolacott just gives himself a little bit of room and goes bar in for the second goal of the game here for Red. So another point for Smith. And the first goal of the game for Woolacott, and here comes Team Red looking for more right away. They take the shot and they score. 2 goals in quick succession for Team Red. Get a good look at this one here. As Smith won the faceoff to himself. Goes quickly the other way. And connects with Spencer White. Gets the low shot. Past Kultaj Mahal. And Team Red smells blood. There's another opportunity on the crease, getting a shot off, and they save by Mahal. And here comes Team Gold now if they hurry. Gold on a breakaway. Here's Milano Peloso. He's got a man on his back, and a great defensive effort there by Brady Ashworth to negate the shot on net by Milano Peloso. And here comes Smith for Team Red. Tired after couple shifts, he'll dish and head to the bench now. As play opening up a little bit here for both teams. It's now in the corner with Emmett O'Neill. Just 5 to shoot. Swing pass intended for Taylor, deflected high off his stick and out of play. So about 25 seconds remaining now in this third quarter. As Gold hangs on to a 2-goal lead here. 5-3 over Team Red, who have come alive a little bit here. Here's Brody McKetty trying to get things back on track. He takes a shot, but good defense by Jack Taylor. Pass to the crease, almost connecting. There's a late hit on the back, though, and that'll do it for the third quarter here, as we got to see a little bit more offense. And it looks like Team Gold's going to start off with a power play at the beginning of the fourth. We'll be back here after a short break on BC Sports TV. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back inside the Forum. And all set here for the fourth quarter of the second game of the evening, the U15 division. This matchup between red and gold. How about that for a toe drag from Cam Smith off the face-off. Gold leading this one 5-3. And find themselves on the power play here. A late surge from Team Red. 2 straight goals. One from Devin Woollacott, one from Spencer White. Got Red back in the conversation. But they still find themselves in a bit of a hole here, down 5-3 and having to kill another penalty. But here comes Team Gold, finally getting a settled opportunity here on the power play. 1:10 remaining on this power play. Here comes a drive from Glass, getting through the middle, stick deflected. Banks got an opportunity on the crease as well, and handling that one relatively easily was Khan. Going down low to make that save, and he's got the ball now looking to start a breakout. Long stretch pass, taking advantage of that high ceiling here in the Forum, but that one bounces up and out of play. So Smith, who is the player up the floor, is going to have to go back and kill some more of this penalty. Here's Glass running quarterback once again. Sends it over to Dylan Lant, now into the corner, and there's the return pass to Lant. Onto the crease, almost connected with Banks. Here comes Glass, grabbing the loose ball off the boards, and a save by Khan. Smith grabs the loose ball and heads down the floor. Stops up before sending it over to Ashworth, and he'll head for a change. Ashworth now trying to run through the check of Lant, and we're back to 5-on-5 action. 14 seconds remaining on this shot clock. Coming out of the box there was Aiden Ennis. And that pass got picked off by Lant. Swims through a couple of defenders, some more pressure on his back. Trying to get away. That pass picked up by Andrew McCarrig as he slows things down and now sends it into the corner. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Here's Bear getting through a check, gets a shot off, and Khan handles that one. So another strong start for both goaltenders. There's a quick pass in tight. The intended recipient there being Emmett O'Neill, but that pass through a couple of sticks and might have fooled him a little bit. Now here comes Team Gold getting it over with a couple seconds to spare thanks to the speed of Milano Peloso. But a turnover there off an errant pass, and here comes Team Red looking for more. Good defense there by Peloso. And McKetty grabs the loose ball now along the board. Stutter step, but takes a lot of contact. Still has the ball, trying to spin free, loses it. Good pressure there from Team Red. On the forecheck as McKetty grabs his stick. And now Jacob Glass is off to the races. If he's trying to step around his defender, he does, and he'll go behind the net. Takes a big check from Smith. And he'll slow things down, sending it up to Rocco Sandini, or tried to at least. And now here comes Team Red with a lot of back pressure from Declan Quinn, which causes Parker Trottier to lose the ball. He'll head for a change before Team Gold gets 2 set here on offense. Now 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Luke Banks. Into the corner, intended for Glass. Had to turn back for that one. And an interference call will send Team Red the other way. There's Taylor trying to get away from some pressure. He'll drop it to Cam Smith, who sprints over center. He'll dish and head to the bench. Jack Taylor sent it in the corner. And an errant pass from Trawland, trying to connect with Alexander Dolmat. Leads to the ball going to the bench, but a fresh 30 now for Team Red. Still down 5-3 in this one, and looking to continue the late surge that they started in the third quarter, but that pass gets picked off by Luke Banks, and he's off to the races on a breakaway. Takes the shot and a save by Kahn. Getting the right glove down to close out that hole. So Kahn been the busier of the two goalies, but it's been sharp in the early stages here of the final quarter in this game. A little bit of room to get through. Good stick check there by Banks. Stop Devin Wollicott from going in and getting his second of the game. Wollicott now heading back to play some defense as Kyan Bear grabs the loose ball, and he'll send it up to McCarrig, stepping around a defender and slowing things down. Lots of time to work with here. So he'll send it to Brody McKetty, who looks now to the corner. McKetty sets the screen, taking a lot of contact there. And the pass now goes into the corner and out of the reach of the target. So Gold gonna have to go back and play some more defense as the offense opened up in the third quarter, but we slowed back down to what we saw in the first and second in terms of low scoring and goaltenders kind of stealing the show. And we've seen that a lot here from Marcus Kahn in the red crease. Nice stick check there by Smith. Applies a little bit of pressure up top. Here's Luke Banks now cleaning up the loose ball. Sends it into the corner. There's a big windup from Bear. Takes a big shot and an easy save from Kahn. Long stretch pass trying to connect with Smith, and that one's just out of his reach. Going after the loose ball in the corner. That one bounces past him and the defender, and here comes Team Gold again. Luke Banks almost picked off by Taylor. Sends it to Bear, and now back to Banks. Slowing down the offense is Luke Banks. He connects with Jacob Glass and now Kyan Bear once again. That's a trio that's been really important to this Gold offense. There's Glass with the flip pass off the post. And ends up all the way back into Gold's defensive end. Jacob Glass not wanting to touch this one, doesn't want to start the 30-second shot clock. He does eventually have to as the pressure came. Made a nice move to get around his check. And now here comes Team Gold with a lot of time to work with. Here's Bear trying to get around a defender. Swing pass now back over to Glass. Tough one to handle, but he has it now. 8 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Glass dancing his way through the middle, gets a shot off. But an interference call against Red negates that opportunity. Here comes Jack Taylor trying to clean up that loose ball along the end boards. Got to get this over, and he can't. There's the 10-second count. Jack Taylor unable to break free from the forecheck. So another opportunity here for Gold. Hanging on to the 2-goal lead, 5-3. They lead this one with 3:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's Banks using the screen, trying to find a man in tight. Good stick by Taylor. Just deflects that one. A little bit of confusion here between officials, but it ends up as a Red possession. Stick check there from Banks. On Spencer White, one of the goal scorers here for Team Red. He'll head to the bench now, and here's Phoenix Trollin dancing up top. Just a couple seconds to work with, but an interference call against Team Red means they're gonna have to wait for their comeback for another defensive shift here. Here's Lant. Waiting for the extra man to come off the bench. There he is now. And here's Brody McKetty. Comes around the horn before sending it back to Lant. Now back into the corner, just 3 seconds to work with. Not sure if they're aware of the shot clock here. There, they take the shot, a rising subber. That one goes well over the net. So not a lot to worry there for Marcus Kahn, and Ashworth tries to get this over center with the double team. Good job there, and sends it over to Cam Smith with lots of room. Spins with one hand on his stick, flip pass to the shooter position, getting a shot off there and a nice save. Maybe his first one or his first sharp opportunity for Kaltaj Mahal. And we'll see if Red can drop more. Cutting through the middle and getting a shot off. There's a nice save by Mahal. That one coming from the stick of Emmett O'Neill. Good job to be aware, see the low drive, and take it to the net himself, and causes some chaos there on the forecheck. So another opportunity with a fresh 30 for Team Red. But time running out, just 1:15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. O'Neill had an opportunity there on the crease, but Mahal turns that one aside. Here's O'Neill again. Back up top to Trolland. Gonna give the righties a try. There's a shot and a sharp save by Mahal. Getting the right shoulder out to send that one into the corner. Under a minute now to play. Here Smith takes a high hit, draws a penalty, gets through to the middle, and he scores. Cam Smith scores his second of the game. Let's check that one out, how about? Cam Smith battles through the double team, the triple team, and scores with under a minute now, 52 seconds remaining. Team Red finds themselves down just by 1 goal. So it looks like Team Red's trying to call a timeout here, I believe, or maybe not. Looks like they'll try to earn themselves possession first before Coach Connor Robinson and Reed Bowering can call a timeout here. Gold gets the initial possession though, so Team Red's gonna have to wait a little bit longer to continue their comeback attempt. Here's Sandini up high. Team Red looking to pressure him. Here's a cutter through the middle, but stepping through the crease was Kyan Bearer. So Red has their possession, and they're looking to call timeout. 24 seconds remaining. They're on their own side of center. Play continuing here. The clock's stopping as we got some jawing back and forth between coaches. And Connor Robinson gets his timeout. Team Gold none too happy. They think that Team Red used their timeout already. Might have to rely on some of the viewers here. Let us know if they've used the timeout or not. But regardless, Team Red gets one. And with about 24 seconds remaining, they're going to look to even up this game at 5. If they are able to complete this comeback here, they got to go straight to Marcus Kahn as one of the huge reasons as to why they've been able to stay within striking distance in this game. With Team Gold bearing down with their offensive opportunities here. Kahn able to stand tall, stop breakaway after breakaway, and help put his team in a position to try to come back here. So it looks like they're going to go with Ashworth, Smith, Jack Taylor. Trying to see who they have out there as the other lefty. Smith going to start things off on his own side of center. Dance around the defender. That's Jacob Glass. Takes a high hit. Tries to dunk it himself. Not sure if that was the play they drew up or not, but Red has possession once again with a little bit of time remaining still. Trolland has it. Comes around a screen. Takes a huge hit from Jake. No, that was Luke Banks. take a look at the replay there. His body's crashed. Big hit. Trollin just wasn't expecting it. Looked like a clean one to me, but either way, time winds down, and that'll do it here in the fourth quarter. Team Gold hangs on by a thread to a 5-4 win. And we're going to get set here for the U17. Thanks for joining us for another matchup here in the XLL Youth Elite powered by Pro Caliber Lacrosse. We've been BC Sports TV, and we'll be back shortly.